Hey there, all of you beautiful and gorgeous and sexy people. Welcome to the return, the revolution, the evolution of Frosty. That's right, I am back, and oddly enough, we are going to be starting with a game I have never played before, MLB The Show. This is the very first time I've even turned on an MLB screen, and I am very excited to be playing this spring because, you know, the MLB season has just started. So today we are going to be starting and looking at the rosters of the team that we choose. I am very excited to rebuild a dynasty, rebuild a franchise, maybe even build up a franchise eventually and make them a powerhouse, or to make one of the best teams in the league a powerhouse again. Now what we need to do is we're going to go to franchise. I don't want to do online franchise, and I don't only want to do one season. We want to have at least 2 or 3 years under our belt. So we're going to go to franchise. We are going to go to, let's see, can't do continue because I haven't started one. Continue from the show 16. I haven't started one. New. And we are going to go with the current rosters because the MLB season just started. So I'm pretty sure we're up to date here. Let's go with current. Initializing. All right, let's go with... The Reds are my favorite team. The Pirates would be okay to rebuild. Obviously, the Cardinals have always been they're always, every single year, in the running for the World Series and in the running for the playoffs. San Francisco Giants, that would be another good one. They're in 8th overall ranking. Let's see, we are in the AL now. Cleveland Indians, an Ohio team with the 4th rank, but their pitching is outstanding. That would just be too OP. I don't want to go with the Indians. Royals, nah. That's what I want. Right there. True story. My first team when I was in Little League Baseball was the Yankees. I was a team. We had the Yankees. I don't even have my hat anymore, but we're going to be the dynasty. But pinstripes, the great Bambino, and all of the other legends, Jeter, just to name a few. We are going to be the New York Yankees, and we are going to rebuild them. I don't think they even made the playoffs last year, and they haven't won a World Series, I think, in a long time. So we're going to rebuild the New York Yankees. Reach the postseason is our yearly goal. Win division series is our contract goal. Our team budget, we are the Yankees, all right? We should have one of the highest team budgets. We can spend money. All right, so we're going to be spending money. We're going to go with the Yankees. Our speed is an 18th. Okay, that's all right. 24th, not very good in contact. 11th in defense. That's good, all right. So we're getting higher. Pitching is 11th, and power is 11th. AAA teams, the Scranton Rail Riders and the Trenton Thunder is our AA team. Okay, so we can pay attention to our minor league teams, build them up, make them have some prospects, if you will, and trade some prospects. All right, so we're gonna go with the Yankees. We're gonna go with experienced, even though I am not, because I want to have a challenge later on. GM contracts are going to be on. Fantasy draft is going to be off. We do not want to start fantasy draft. We want this to be realistic. Allow legend free agents, no. CPU roster control is off. CPU trading is definitely on because we want the CPU to improve as well. Force trades, no. And designated hitters are going to be automatic. Okay, let's go. Next. Okay, welcome to the Yankees. Please select the task you'd like to be responsible for in your franchise. Tasks that are not selected will be handled automatically by your staff. Note, these options can be changed at any time by accessing the franchise mode options. Okay, so what I want to do here is coaching tasks, set lineups and rotations. Obviously, we want to do that, and control the injury management. Energy, we have the power. Or not, because we only have 11th in power? Player development tasks, scouting and drafting. We are going to make this manual. General manager tasks, hire and fire staff, 40-man roster moves, free agency, trades, waiver, transactions, and contracts. Okay, I'm going to make all of these manual, and we can change them later. Let me know if you've played MLB The Show and how some of this stuff works, because if it's better to have some of this automatic, then that's what we're going to do. Alright, let's advance. Your goal in this mode is to develop your organization to elite status through scouting, training, and roster moves. Choose where you would like to start your first season. We're going to go with spring training. We're going to start from the very beginning and build a dynasty, a dynamo, a dynamic franchise. Okay, our next game. When's our next game? We're facing the Phillies in our next game, and we have Tanaka starting. So speaking of Tanaka, let's go over here. Let's go to team, and let's look at our 40-man roster. We're going to start looking at the starting pitchers, and as I said, Tanaka is here, and he's a 90 overall. That is going to be great. What bunting is like alright. Stamina is good. His velocity is a 63. Control. He has very good control. That's what we need. Alright, what else do we have here? Alright, we can. Arm strength is a 55. Alright, so we have better people. CC Sabathia, obviously, he's going to have some arm strength in there. He's a big guy. A big dude. Reactions of 36. We don't really care about that. Durability is a 52. We have some okay durability in here. That's not very good at all. What else do we have? An 89, a 73. Velocity, as I said, control. His breaking ball is a 97. That's going to be good. I'm assuming that's his breaking ball. Alright, so starting pitching wise, we can definitely use someone like a third person in the rotation. CC Sabathia is getting old, but we have some decent young talent, I would say. Definitely some people that can improve, but I'm looking forward to this 23-year-old who's an A in potential, and his salary is like 1.5. So that's going to be very good. Let's look at our relief pitcher. Okay, he is a star. He is a super star. He's a 29, Dylan Biantatasesa. Okay, not gonna lie, guys. I barely know these guys' names because I haven't watched like baseball, regular season baseball, especially the Yankees, in like years. So if you're a Yankees fan, let me know the names, how to pronounce them, and I'll get you guys. I got your back. I got your six. We're ready. Okay. Relief pitcher, 92 and A in potential. He's all right in age. All right. I'm not too ecstatic about him approaching the big 30, but we can hold him. Maybe use him as a trade asset later on. Tyler Clippard, he's a 32-year-old. Our relief pitching, at least in this round, is not very good, but we have a AAA 18-year-old, 74, and a B potential. So he's probably going to be called up at least in a few years. So he is AAA. Do we have anyone else that's good or decent in minor leagues? It doesn't look like it, but you know what? They can improve. We have this B potential down here, so maybe we can have some of these as trade assets. Let's go to closing pitching, and of course we have Aroldis Chapman, the former Cincinnati Red. And of course he won that World Series last year. Jeff Munson. Oh, look at that guy's beard. He's on point. Bearded lady. Alright, catchers. 88 overall. And speaking of our pitching, at least our relief pitching looks pretty good. I'm ecstatic about that. So we know we can close games, hopefully. Catchers, Sanchez. We have some young talent as far as catchers. An 88 overall, 24 years old, a B potential. Definitely have some potential with our catchers. So he's probably going to be a building block for us later and for years to come. First baseman, Chris Carter. He's a C. But we have this 24-year-old who's a B potential, 76. He costs more. We might have to make a move here. He might be our first baseman of the future. Second baseman is Castro, 27, B potential. So he can. We have some young building blocks. I'm definitely excited about this. But his salary's up there. Third baseman Chase Headley, 32, 77. So once and for all, we need to fix that third baseman position. Yeah, definitely need to get a third baseman in here. He's old and he's not that good, and he doesn't have that great potential. Shortstop wise, a 79 overall. He's a C in potential, and 27. Ruben Tejada. Okay, I'm thinking that a third baseman is in the works. We need to make a trade for a third baseman. Probably try and look at improving our shortstop position because that'll improve our defense. Left fielder, Matt Holliday and Brett Gardner. Okay, an 83 and an 81. Our center fielder is 33 overall, and he's an 81 but in a B potential. They both have B potential here, but they're getting old. Our outfield, besides our right fielder, is pretty old, and he's a rookie. So we need to look at improving our fielding, of course, a third baseman, shortstop, and probably our outfielders. We need to get some young talent in here. Alright, so that's our entire roster. There's definitely some moves that we can make, and we have some young talent and positions, but overall, our pitching is okay. Alright, we can live with our pitching, but our fielding is not that great, and especially our outfield. That could be a downfall for us. So, that... It's exciting because we have the young talent, but our old people in the back end we need to really fix. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure that's going to wrap things up for me because that's our roster. We started our franchise. Frosty is back in action. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. So, look forward to on the next episode, we're going to be starting the spring training, and you're going to see me probably get my dome rocked in the first game because, as I said, I haven't played this game ever. Forever. Anyways, stay frosty. Remember, I love you. And I'll catch you next time.